Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Once I went for learning tabla. Many years ago. I was not big, small. And went to a teacher who was staying in the first floor. There was a board written there. Tabla master. Rates. Those who know nothing about tabla. 10 rupees per month. Those who know something, 100 rupees per session. I read it and I said, what is this? Is there some mistake or what? So I spoke to that teacher. I said, sir, I have come, I know nothing about tabla. Even don't know what is the weight, what it is called. How much I have to pay? 10 rupees for the whole month. Is it some mistake there on that board? Those who know something, 100 rupees per session. And those who don't know anything, 10 rupees per month. It's a mistake. It is not mistake. Then why it is so? He said, because those who know something, to undo what they have known, it takes out my life. And those who are a clean slate, you can straight away start writing on it. Therefore, those who are doing meditation shopping, see, going from here to there, somewhere they go, and then it is hot yoga. Have you heard hot yoga? It is actually hot yoga only. Because it is promoted by Bengali, it becomes hot yoga. It is not a temperature-wise hot yoga. Therefore, this shopping should be stopped. Then come back to yourself and start learning from every single experience of your life. Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu, Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. We are our Guru and we are our enemy. And for that learning, it should have some foundation. See? And the foundation is our scriptures, Upanishad, Gita, etc. So what is told in Gita? Krupanaha palahetavaha. Those who are doing anything, even meditation. For what doing meditation? I want something. What you want? I think there is some echo today. Is it echo there? No. There is in my head. So, why you want to do meditation? Because when I will have some good knowledge and then I will start a studio, I will start a ashram, and then so many people will be benefited, and therefore I want to do. Krupanaha palahetava. See, the first step in meditation is living at zero desire level. Then life becomes effortless. Then there is no I born. Say, take for example, one person asked me this, Swamiji, do you yoga? I said, why? No, I want to know how many Kapalbhati pranayam you do. I said, first of all, your question is wrong. Why? Kapal Bhati is not a pranayam, it is a kriya. Oh God. Just go on imagining and doing the things. No, I do 1,000 times. How many times you do? See? Do we have that thing? Do you know? I breathe every day 20 times per minute. Totally 200 times per day. Wow. Do we think about it? Because breathing is not done. It is happening. And therefore, if you have asthma, it is a sin or a merit. If you don't have asthma, is it a sin or a merit? So, undoing meditation is learning. When we learn, we are growing wise. When we don't learn, we continue to be otherwise. Doing the things mechanically in life. See? Therefore, one has to clearly understand meditation is not an act to be done for half an hour and suffer thereafter whole day. No. Meditation is a noun, it is not a verb. Verb is associated with some action. See? For example, I love you. Here, the word is the same, L-O-V-E. But here, the word love is used as a verb. Now, the mother also loves the child. But for the mother, love is an action or an experience. Therefore, young boy and a girl, they fall in love and get hurt because it is action. Mother does not fall in love because it is a noun. I have love for her. And when love happens, then what is the experience? When love happens, even in the ugliness, a beauty is seen. Even in the stupidity, wisdom is discovered. Because love. So if we are living in meditation, the quality of our life will be totally different. If we are doing meditation, the quality of our life will be different. See? Because actions create separateness. Knowledge unites together. Actions are limited and biased. Knowledge is not limited, not biased. See? Action. You don't sit here, you go there, you don't action. Knowledge, I am just seeing you all. So, red color, yellow color, green color makes no difference. Therefore, living in meditation should be the ultimate understanding about meditation. Now, the second step. Whenever any action is done, it clearly tells that something was absent earlier, the action created something, and any action which is creative and begins will one day will be destructive and end. So when the love is done, then the love marriage happens and then the fighting happens. See? Therefore, we have to get rid of this notion that meditation is an action to be performed, but on the contrary, try to learn. Now, what is to be learned? Everything happens only to the mind. Nothing happens to the body. First step. I am doing so much for my children, but now they are grown up, they don't care for me. To whom it is happening, to the body or to the mind? Everything happens to the mind. Therefore, meditation is working on the mind by the mind to transcend the mind. That is meditation. Because mind is the culprit and mind is the solution. Take an example. When I want to jump 3 meters tall, I can't jump. Then what is to be done? So we take a post, come running, fix it in the soil, and with the help of that post we go up, which we ourselves would never have been able to do it. And after reaching the desired height, what do we do with the post? Oh, this fellow helped me, therefore let me go to that side with the post. It is discarded. When it is discarded, you have gone beyond mind. Use the mind to transcend the mind. See? It is not physical. But those who are physical oriented, they have only this thing. If you do yoga, you will live long, you will be healthy. For what? Troubling others. See, my friends, therefore, yoga is, or the meditation is, an experience to be lived and go beyond the relative experience. Now, what is our experience? Our experience is having three parts: object of experience, experience of the object, and the experiencer of the object of experience. Now, out of these three, which is under our control? Object of experience, you all. What control I have, what on you? You will sleep. क्या करना है कर लो, सोएंगे. What can I do? जुगलबंदी, मैं भी सोऊंगा. See, friends, so recognize this. You cannot improve anybody in this world. See? Then why we are practicing spiritual life? Not for improving the world. We have to discover the truth. And what is the discovery? Discovery is something is. It is not created. Like this phone is covered by a napkin. And I am searching, where is my phone, where is my phone? Like it happens every day. The other day I left this phone here, I went up there and I was searching, where is the phone, where is the phone? See? So, was it lost and did I create it? No. It was already there. It was covered under the ignorance. See? And therefore, there is no creating divinity. Like scientific discovery, we have to understand meditation is a process of self-discovery. So the question comes, with what the self is covered? Remove that covering. The moment you remove the covering, the self is discovered. See? So, the covering is first and the most important, wrong notions. we all are living a notional existence. All of us. We have got notions about ourselves. We have got notions about the world. We have got notion about spiritual practice. We have notion about the God realization. And then what we do? We replace our earlier notions by new notions. And we continue to be notional. See? Like earlier I was a bhogi, indulgent. But now I don't know. I don't do bhoga. I don't eat non-veg every day. Once in a while. I is still there. Earlier, I used to wake up very late, 9 o'clock, but now I wake up 4 o'clock. But afterwards I sleep, that's a different issue. See? So that I is still maintained. Friends, meditation, spiritual attainment, whatever name you give, is freedom from wrong notions without creating new notions. This is firm conviction, then we can work on it. So what is our notion presently? Our notion, they are built by us and by the people around us. Like the parents, they create an illusory personality in their children. So they go on telling, oh, my daughter, honey, darling, she is so beautiful, so nice. Slowly, slowly that Dumbo start thinking she is beautiful. Now my mom told, why will she tell me lies? And then she has that funny notion, she is the most beautiful girl in the world. See? Because she is only Ekameva Dviti in the house. Hum do hamara adha. And slowly, slowly she grows. Earlier, parents were discussing and talking about her, so she is building a notion about her own personality. So we all have a notional personality. Then she goes in the marketplace, in the schools and college, and there she is getting a different treatment. What she was getting at home, she doesn't get outside. But the earlier notion, she is unable to drop it. And this happens with name and form, two things. What is the word we told you? Nama Rupa. So we get so much one with that name and the form, and we start thinking that is me. See? And if something happens to that name or the form, we start taking it is happening to me. And name and form are illusions. Once we were going by bus from Rishikesh to Rudraprayag, and on the way some traffic jam, right in the beginning itself, and we had to stop. So near the bus where we stopped, there was one big peepal tree, and it was on the wall. The wall and steel barricade was engulfed by that tree. So I was looking at it, and one student, she asked me, Swamiji, what are you looking? I said, none of your business. No, I want to know something. Tell me something. I said, okay, we'll play a game. Yes. I said, first of all, don't argue, don't ask questions. I am allergic to questions. Then, so, what is the name of that boy? His name is Ashok. Very good. I will say that word Ashok loudly, and tell nothing to you in your ears, only lip movement. And you start laughing like mad and run from here, from this seat, go to your seat. We did that. So when I say Ashok, drama was perfect. Now this fellow, he looked at it. What they spoke about me? Why she is laughing? He went to, hey, why are you laughing? Who are you to ask me? I'll do anything. No, somebody told you something. No, he didn't tell me. No, I heard he took my name and told you something. No, he didn't say anything. You are telling lies? No, I am not telling lies. Frustrated, he came to me. Swamiji, what did you tell her? I said nothing. Because I didn't tell anything. So why she is laughing? You ask her. Now see what is happening. Ashoka is me. That name and the form has covered our real identity. See how important it is. Learn. It is for this purpose. When we are given sannyasa, two things are changed, name and the form. See, you are all dressed in such a beautiful way. We Babaji in a funny dress. In England, I was going somewhere with my friend. There was one mother and a child coming, and the child was laughing at me and telling Mummy, 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 that man is putting pink. This color is not put by the men, it is only by the ladies. Funny dress. And whatever is your earlier name, that name is changed. And what is the name? Name is always suffix with Ananda. Meaning, for name's sake, be happy. See? Abhayananda is all the time afraid of everything. Sarupananda is confused. What is my essential nature? Divyananda is blind. See, friends. So, what is the covering? Covering is name and the form. And what is the form that we accept ourselves to be? This body, body, body. Body identification. So therefore, what should be the meditation? Start not doing meditation, start playing meditation. If I am not body, then what will be the experience like? Don't do anything. Talk to yourself. If I am not body, then what will be the experience like? So if I am not the body, means what? Talk. Find out. Don't do that chitta vritti nirodha, dumb. See? Yeah, I don't understand what. Yes, work on it. Okay. I am not this mic. Do I have any doubt? No. What does it mean? It means the name and the form of this mic is not mine. Because I am not the mic. Okay. If I am not the body, because after body identification only the samsara begins. So, if I am not body, what must be the experience like? So we have to find out what is the body. Body is, don't go to sleep. Body is having a shape, a form, a gender, an age. See, that is body. Now if I am playing this, don't do meditation. play meditation. When you play, there are two options. If you play, you succeed or you will fail. But then this is not done to be successful or a failure. Then why you are doing meditation? When I am doing this thing, if I am not the body, what it is like this? So, we are not going to get anything. So that where loss and gain is not the criteria, is a time pass principle. See? Like we all have come over here. It's a time pass. You are not going to gain anything. And we are taking care. We should not put on more weight. Therefore, we are controlling the diet. Even if you want, you can't eat more. You may be thinking, when we go to a room, do you think we keep quiet? Then it is the second lunch period. See? We are not going to get anything. Then why play time pass? So you sit down quietly and then learn. Now if I am not body, what it will be like? The body has got a shape. Being shapeless means what? No shape, no form. Is there anything in this world which has no shape, no form? What it is? Space has no shape, no form. So let us start playing space. You are not doing anything. You are just playing. So when we are playing space, what is the experience of the space? Space supports everything, rejects nothing, doesn't get influenced by anything. So, what is meditation? Living at zero complaint level. Space doesn't complain. This earth is moving constantly and I am getting tickly continuously. There's a big scratch is formed on me. See, you continuously. No. When the fire is lit, oh God, I am feeling too hot. No. So what is meditation? Living at zero complaint level. And God will send you many opportunities to complain. But you don't complain. You are living in meditation. What is our life? We have to complain about something or the other. If there is nobody, God is there. Why did you create this world? Only to trouble you. Okay. See? You just play. And in this you don't require any particular posture. No. Sit comfortably without going to sleep. This is the criteria. Because we know only two extremes. Either too much agitations or going to sleep. Therefore, many of the students, sincere, they cannot sit in the meditation, in the satsanga. They go to sleep. Too much body oriented. See? Learn this consciously. See? So when we start playing, let us play space. Like the children play home, husband, wife. Similarly, we are now playing meditation. What is that? What it is like being space. It doesn't matter whether your eyes are open or closed. It doesn't matter whether you are sitting in a Padmasana or a Gardhavasana. Makes no difference. Only thing, it should not be a sound meditation. What is sound meditation? People sleep in meditation. They sleep in meditation. You know, the challenge for people like us, somebody sits right in front of your nose and sleeps. Challenge. Don't get disturbed. So our sadhana is that. You keep on talking and a person in front of you goes to sleep very comfortably. Try not to get disturbed. See? Even if you leave them with a bulldozer, put it in the again come out. So our sadhana is that. Living at zero completely. Then, simply if you sit quiet, you will go to sleep. Because to remain quiet is the only training we have given to ourselves. Before going to sleep, we are quiet. So remain quiet without going to sleep. So the experience of the sleep, when it is established while we are awake, we are living in meditation. Now what is the experience of the sleep? First of all, we are nobody. We have to learn all this. It is not in books. Learn. So if we are playing space, now let us find out what must be the experience of the space. Space supports all the contents, doesn't get influenced by anything. So what should be the impact of this knowledge? Worldly things will not disturb us. Presence or absence, gain or loss. Like space is not disturbed by anything. When we are disturbed, exactly what happens? Find out. When we are disturbed, our mind is reacting to the perceptions. Perceptions are two, name and form. What is the reaction? Comment. It's good, it is bad, it is important, it is not important, required, not required. See? Therefore, what is meditation? Dekho, suno, mat bolo. See? Many times we talk when it is not called for. There is no need. But at the same time, when there is a need, you should talk. See? So slowly, we will start living at peace with ourselves. Under all conditions. Because now we are playing space. So someone who is other than the body. And for that, you can go further. So suppose I accept that I am someone other than the space. So I am outside the body, yes. Then what is the experience? Formless, correct. Shapeless, correct. No limitations of any beginning and end like the space, correct. Then space is supporting everything. So we are able to observe our body like any other bodies which are sitting. But we are able to cognize, like so many bodies, there is one body which I claim to be mine. This will change our standpoint. Like hall space and total space. If importance is given to the hall, we are inside, the space is outside. But if we take the position of the space, what will the experience of the space? The hall is in me, but I am not limited by the hall. Exactly the same way. When we take this stand that this body cannot be me, I am other than the body, space. So, from the spacious point of view, from standing outside your own body, what will be the experience? Experience will be like so many bodies, this is one more body. On what ground I say this is me? Change the standpoint. Living in meditation is our ability to change our standpoint in life. See? We are so obsessed by our standpoint because I am body. And to change that standpoint, what should be the practice? देखो सुनो मत बोलो. So eyes are open, seeing is happening. Mat bolo means what? A seer is not born. Sounds are there. Hearing is happening. But hearer is not born. If hearer is born, what will happen? I have understood, I have not understood. I like it, I don't like it. It is so good, it is so bad. Another counter mantra, who asked you? Swamiji, today's meditation was so solid, as compared to yesterday. Yesterday it was liquid. Who asked you? Stop this mind from reacting. Reactions are only in terms of comments. First reaction is that of comment. Stop at that level. Then you are living in meditation. This is how we have to learn to live in meditation and not to do meditation. And as you go deeper in your contemplation, then you start working. Okay, now I accept I cannot be the body and I am someone other than the body, like the space. Okay. Now what is the space? Space has no beginning, no center, no end. Beginning is creation, center is the middle, and the end is the death. Space has no birth, no center, no death. Now let us find out with ourselves. Do we have the birth experience of our birth? None can claim. Do we have the experience of growth? No. That is why the old people make this pathetic joke. I don't feel I am old. You cannot feel. Body is old. You are the same. Third, we don't have the experience of our death. So like the space, which is without beginning, without center or modification, without end. See? But space is inert emptiness. Are we inert emptiness? No. Then we are not like space, inert, empty, but we are the solid space. In Yoga Vasishta, and also writings of many saints from Maharashtra, this particular topic is brought out. In Kaivalya Upanishad also, Mayi eva sakalam jatam, Mayi sarvam pratishtitam, Mayi sarvam layam yati, tad brahmadvayam asmiham. Where from the waves come on the ocean? Do they come from outside? Like the birds come and dive into the ocean and then go back. Like this, are the waves coming from outside? Where from they come? They are all unmanifest. Therefore, ocean is a solid space for all the waves. Understand the contradiction. Space is emptiness. How it can be solid? It is here we have to learn. See? Gold is a solid space for all the ornaments. Ocean is the solid space for all the waves. Meaning what? Space is that which is required for something to contain. Solid is that where other than that there is nothing. Contradiction. How can we understand solid space we are? Here the Kaivalya Upanishad is Mayi eva sakalam jatam, Mayi sarvam pratishtitam, Mayi sarvam layam yati, tad brahmadvayam asmiham. The ocean says, all waves are born of me, they are maintained in me, they go back to me. Bhagavad Gita, Avyaktani Nibhutani, Vyakta Madhyani Bharata, Avyakta Nidananyeva, Tatra Ka Paridevana. Arjun, you are unnecessarily worried and confused. Nobody was born, nobody ever dies. Everything is an eternal game going on. All the beings were unmanifest, avyaktadi bhutani. Vyakta madhyani bharata, they became manifest. Then avyakta nijananeva, when they die means whatever, they go back to the source. Who died? See, changing the standpoint. This is meditation. A child gets up at night and tells the mummy, I have to go to shushu, please get up and take me to the bathroom, I am afraid. Mummy scolds him and goes with him and he does his job. Then she says, enough now, don't want singing there, come out. And the child comes and goes and sleeps. Now, the child was afraid of going from the bedroom to the bathroom. Why the mother was not afraid? Because mother knew the whole house, bedroom as well as bathroom, they are under one cover. So although there is a process of going from one place to another place, they are within the same house. For you and me, dying and going from one body to another body is a birth and death. From Narayana's point of view, came out of the human being and gone into the donkey. Both are in him only. Learn. See, my friends, living with this wisdom 24/7 is meditation. And we have to be convinced of this. And then we will start working on it. So now our goal is clear. What is the goal? Get out of the names and the forms and come to the substratum which is supporting both names and forms. Now discover this principle everywhere. Now the same example. All colors and forms are born out of the vision. They are maintained in the vision. They are not influencing the vision. When the eyes are closed, where do they go? They go back to the vision. Vision is telling, Mai eva sakalam jatam. From me only all the colors and forms are born. They are sustained in me and they go back to me. Therefore, the effects cannot influence the cause. So the red color doesn't influence the eyes or the vision. The black color doesn't influence. Now tell me what sadhana we have to do. Only know. But then where are we lost? We are lost in our personal likes and dislikes. I don't like this yellow, dirty yellow color. Now what is the logic? There is no logic behind likes and dislikes. And we consider ourselves to be intelligent and under the influence of personal likes and dislikes. This gap in between is not that I have forgotten, but for you to experience. Now those who are not sleeping, they will understand. This experience is neither remaining awake nor going to sleep. When we are awake, we start participating, interacting, evaluating, suggesting, comparing. Or we go in the back, last time, this time, next time. Space supports everything, doesn't get influenced by anything. We have supported the childhood, teenage, middle age, old age. We are the same. One of the biggest obstacles is we are trying to learn it by remaining inside the body. Therefore, don't understand it. Stand under it. And to strengthen this experience and make it generalized 24/7, spend few moments to play with this idea. So, there are two things. Something is finite, something is infinite. The world is made up of these complementary opposites. So, finites are many, infinite is one. Words are many, silence is one. Forms are many, formless is one. Like there are 5 fingers. If I show you this and ask, what are you seeing? What will you say? Fingers. Only fingers, yes, there is nothing in your hand. Hare Maharaj, these 5 fingers are 5 because in between there is a space. If we have not seen this space, how can you establish there are 5 fingers? So what is our perception? Our perception is forms and also the formless. But we give importance only to the forms. World is created. Forms will be many. Forms are finite. Then we go from one form to another form. A sequence is created. Time is born. Movement happens. And we are lost in the samsara. Therefore, make the infinite as an object of experience. Catch it properly. So like what? Learn now more and more from your own experiences. What is finite and what is infinite? Finites are many, infinite is one. Infinite supports all the finites without becoming finite. The formless space is infinite, supports all the forms which are finite. So either take the forms or take the sounds. So for that, these techniques you can try. When you are sitting, whichever way, except while driving. Do not talk to yourself. So what is this? I am not telling you do something. Process of undoing. Do not talk to yourself. So what is happening? Mind is not allowed to purgate thoughts or words. But then you are not going to sleep. You told too late, we are already sleeping. See. Now what is exactly happening? Mind is infinite without any particular sound. When the mind expresses, the first expression of the mind is words. First expression of the mind is words. So when you don't talk to yourself, you are at the mind level. Because you are not talking, you are not reacting to anything. And our experience is, whenever there is a silence, we go to sleep. See? When we go to sleep, we go to the Prakriti, matter. When we are sitting quiet, not talking to ourselves, and if we do not go to sleep, then we are with the Purusha, Paramatma. Our old practice, whenever there is a silence, go to sleep. Because we have been living only in chaos. We cannot tolerate silence. To avoid the silence, we go to sleep. One of my friend, he came to meet me in what you call that place, Lonavala. I was there in Kaivalya for quite a number of years. So my place was closed all around, absolute pin drop silence. Nothing can be heard. He came to meet me. I said, hey, sit for 10 minutes. I had to finish this job because I forget what I am doing afterwards. Okay, Swami, take your own time. And I took little more time. And after that, I said, hey, I'm so sorry, kept you waiting. Swamiji, what happened? What a frightening silence. First time I heard that word. Silence is frightening. See? Because those who are living next to the railway track, when they talk to you, they talk in such a manner as if somebody is talking to USA from India without phone. Because that is their habit. In the same manner, those who are all the time agitated, frustrated, the moment they get little silence, see, friends. Therefore, this particular technique, work on it. Don't talk to yourself. And this can be practiced anywhere. You want telling, oh, I don't know what is there for breakfast. I hope there will be something good. But then I must take breakfast little controlled. Because now also I am sleeping in meditation. After breakfast, again there is a way to say that because the breakfast I slept. You can awake a sleeping person. You cannot awake a person who is not sleeping. See? Now this is one part. The second part is, again, don't talk to yourself. Plus, listen to silence. Now, what is the trick you have to understand? Silence can't be heard. Sounds are only heard. But we told you listen to silence. Means what? Don't get disturbed by any sound. The two things together. Listen to silence. You are not the source of finite words. And you don't talk to yourself. So you are not the source of creating the finite world. And listening to silence, you are not disturbed by the finite sounds. Neither you have done anything, nor you have gained anything, nor there is a possibility of loss of any kind. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. This is the meaning. So the wise people are living here. Although Yogarato va Bhogarato va Sangarato va Sangavihinaha Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chintam Nandati 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 Eva. Nobody can do it for us. There is no proxy on the spiritual path. Oh.